Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bull's Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan!
Yes.
Railroad, huh?
Yes, but a revolution in the railroads. So this is Railroad Revolution. It's a game where you have to build your own railroads and your own telegram system.
Hey! Telegram from Mongo.
Because you have investments into Western Union.
Okay.
It's cool. It takes place in the 19th century. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Sweet. So is it like a certain other railroad game?
No, it's a worker placement game. So unlike the other certain railroad games, you get to have these workers and you're going to tell them to do different objectives and stuff like that. But yeah, it's cool.
So slightly different strategy. It is a bit of more worker placement stuff.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Color me curious. Let's take a look inside Railroad Revolution. Here we go, Evan. It is Railroad Revolution time.
Revolution.
I like the alliteration, by the way.
Yes. RR.
RR.
That's what I call this game. It's like, hey, you want to play some RR?
Play some R&R?
Yeah.
RR.
Oh,
all right, flip it over. Here's the back. That's hefty, by the way.
Yeah,
it's
got some good stuff in it.
So here's the back of the box. It is from the French land, so.
The French land?
The French, yep.
It's from, what's your game, question mark?
I'm just kidding.
And yeah, this is the layout. United States, scared all the United States.
Pretty good, pretty solid looking stuff here so far.
Solid looking.
Yeah, I'm curious. I am very curious. Let's go ahead and open on this. And you said there was a telegram.
Yeah. You have investments into Western Union. This is the 19th century, 1800s.
Of course.
So you're investing into telegrams.
I feel bad for the people that had invested in the Pony Express before that, because Telegram just shut that down.
Yeah. Was it your ancestors who did that?
Maybe. So we got some cool looking meeples. I like the colors here. That's pretty cool.
These are your workers. The colors do matter. It's not player color. It's actually what they do.
Oh.
So
it looks like there may actually be fewer of certain colors than others.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. Yeah. Okay.
These are your trains and your squares. I think the squares had to do. Yeah, they're your trackers.
Okay.
And then these are your little houses. These will you can develop like trading posts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So those are.
And these are nice wooden quality. So good
wooden, painted, pre-painted. We didn't paint them.
We did not. We just opened the box.
We just opened it.
So here's the board real quick. Let's go ahead and flip this thing out like a ninja.
It's a bit big.
It is. Wow, this is actually bigger than I was expecting. So something she said. All right. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it's just like the back. So we've got the whole U.S. or most of it, North America. Wow, okay. Some pretty big time cities you may recognize.
Yeah.
Like Houston, El Paso,
Little Rock,
San Diego, Little Rock, Arkansas. That was a big trading hub back in the day, man.
Charlotte.
You laugh, but
Charlotte's big.
It's also the capital of Arkansas.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
Yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Well, it shows what I know.
I'm making that up. I don't know. I'm just kidding. We've got Miami, and then Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah. I'm butchering names on purpose now, people. It's okay. Washingtonian.
Yeah.
Boston.
Seattle.
Yep. Seattle.
Yeah.
What is that? Bismarck.
There's no H there.
Shh. It's German. You make it wrong.
I do like. If this is a French game, this is just like a bunch of pictures of what they think the United States was like.
Yeah.
This area is just a bunch of cacti.
Obviously, this is Texas because
this is like Kentucky area, so there's gonna be riding horses.
And then suddenly we go from cacti to buffalo.
Yeah.
So
the plains,
which would be
in California. The
funny part is like this is actually the desert. I don't know. Buffalo should actually be more towards here, but
this is actually pretty accurate because it's like New Mexico.
I could see that one, but the buffalo are throwing me off a little bit. That should be like over. Anyway. Geographical anomalies aside.
Right. You start here where it says start, and you just have a railroad there. Every player has a railroad there. And the point of the game is just you're gonna have secret objectives like going from place to place or anything like that. And you'll build your railroad system. You also have investments into the Western Union, so you're gonna be having the telegram. Yeah. So these are gonna be just different things you can get.
I have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
Can you send a telegram to a Mongo? Candygram to Mongo? Maybe. No.
Moving on.
He's only a pawn. I'm just saying. All right. Let's keep going. What else is in the box real quick? This is the board. So what else do we got in the box?
Of course, being a board game, you have the rules.
Yes.
There's 2 rules.
I have a feeling that this one
is in France
is not
language.
Yeah.
And the other is in the England language.
The England and the French.
Yes.
All right.
So we don't need that one. We do need that one.
Yeah, and just a heads up, we're being serious for one moment here.
Yes.
There is the what is it? QR code you can use. So if you want to go check out the rules online,
yes.
Boom.
That's very convenient.
All right, we'll get back to these. I promise. What else we got?
I was like those because it's also each player can have their own rule. Like if you QR code it on your phone, you can have.
That's true. That's true.
These are player boards.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are they front and back? No, they're not front and back. These aren't just player boards.
No, they are player boards.
They are?
Yes.
Oh.
Here's more.
That makes sense now.
So going to what the worker's color means, each worker can do any of these abilities. However, the color depends on their special abilities within the abilities. So like if you use a purple worker for this ability, it costs $100 less.
Okay.
So it depends on what colors you want to use.
So you can use, and there it looks like there's some generic workers too.
Yeah.
But the big deal is that if you have these workers, it's just whatever job you assign them to, they may have a bonus based on the
bonus based on the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a neat mechanic. I like that.
There also, I think, is actually some non-bonus, like what is it called, anti-bonuses. So like if you
some penalties,
like
perhaps?
Let's say like I don't know for sure, but I think this is an anti-bonus. So if you have only gray people left and you want to do this ability, it's going to cost you a little more.
It's going to cost you a little more.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
But
we'll find out when we check out the rules.
Yeah, definitely. And then up here you have. You can buy trains and houses up here, and it gets, of course, progressively more expensive the further on you get. And yeah.
Cool. Well, let's keep going. What else is in the box? I'll move these out of the way.
Got these tokens.
Tokens.
So these are investments into Western Union tokens. These are $100 bills. Oh, let's
get a good look at them. Yep.
That's the Statue of Liberty being built.
Oh. Is it now?
Yes.
What's the back of it?
That's the back of it.
Bingo.
You
got some inventors that you're hiring?
Yeah.
So maybe
investors,
you can pay. Okay, investors.
And then we got these guys.
All right, and then I'm assuming these are all double-sided too.
Yeah, they're gonna have the artwork on the back. These are the secret objective cards that each player is gonna have.
So I'm taking it. I'm guessing this is a VP game.
Yeah, exactly. And those are the points you get for it. And you can see that some of them have even more points you can get.
Wow,
from it.
this one's 42.
Yeah, exactly.
38, 40. Yeah, so some of these are worth way more points towards the end of the game. And I bet. Yeah, you can't really tell what they are based on the back.
Yeah, because you're gonna shuffle them.
Okay.
And you can get more as you go. More secret objectives if you want.
See, here's more.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, seems like a fairly high-scoring game if you get a bunch of objectives. So
yes.
So there's a lot of these sheets. It looks like. Keeps going.
More money. You can get $1,000 bills, $500 bills.
Yeah, that's real money.
More investors. Maybe you haven't seen that.
Touche, LaFleur. All right.
And then we get these.
Yep. There's a lot. There's a lot. This is we're approaching FFG levels of tokens.
Yeah, tokens. You're right. So, I'm surprised.
It's pretty good.
Scorecard.
Score
sheet.
I like that.
Gets you plenty.
That's like at least like 2 games worth of cards.
And
I'm kidding. It's way more.
I imagine you can go on the website and order another one of these. Or print off another one.
Or just write regular sheets of paper.
That makes sense as well.
Throwing that out there. Maybe set up an Excel spreadsheet.
And then I want to show off they do have a bunch of baggies.
We actually do love the baggies. I know it's a simple.
Well, if you're going to have tokens, the amount of this game, you better have baggies.
You better have baggies for your tokens. We like it. We appreciate it.
We love it.
Yeah. We're going to pause real quick and come back with the rules. Here are the rules. We're going to go through the English version. I hope that's okay with everybody.
That's okay. Sorry, French guys.
Sorry, French folks. I don't know how to say sorry in French, or I would say it. But anyway,
yes.
Here are the rules. The game is actually really simple. I'm actually going to flip to the end. There's quite a bit of rules in this game. It's kind of dense, but it's not complicated. It's not like hard to get it back. There's 16 pages of rules though.
Yes.
I'm skipping to the end so I can show off the end of the game. The whole point of the game boils down to the scoring right here. So I like to know how to win before we really dive in here. Basically, you get VPs for completing things.
Yeah.
And there's the kind of the list. But all of those cards we saw earlier have those VP amounts on them. And you want to be the person with the most VPs by the end of the game. So now that you know that, let's talk about what...
And going back to the long rule book, like it's not a complex game. It's just you have a lot of options. Which
There's a lot of things going on in a good way.
Yeah.
So, zooming out real fast. Here we go. So, what does a turn look like? Great question.
Thank you.
I asked
good
myself.
Question.
Good question. So I'll pat myself on the back. So a sequence of play is pretty simple. You're going to have your pool of workers. You're going to place one of those workers on one of your actions that we saw earlier, where we talked about how
the color changes. Yeah.
So you're going to place your worker there. Then you're going to perform whatever that action is, and then you're going to kind of pass your turn. You're going to go around, if at any point you run out of workers, you clear your board and go again. So it's one of those things. And the other cool thing about it is you never you can actually have more than one worker, or there's no limit to the number of workers you can put on a space.
Yeah. So if you want to do an action multiple times,
yeah,
you can keep putting workers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty simple that way. The game actually ends when you clear the top of your board has got all your different color pegs.
Yeah.
Actually, Evan, can you get one of the boards out real quick?
I can definitely do that.
But you have all the different wood things on top, and you are trying to essentially gain resources, gain money to pay for those installations. So all of these slots up here will be filled in with wooden bits.
Yes, the long lines are the railroads, and these are the houses. Yeah.
Right, the stations that you're trying to build, and you're trying to again. The first tier here is 400 for each thing, 500, etc. Goes on down the line because it's a train line. See, goes on down the line.
Yeah, I get it.
You're gonna your whole point is you're trying to clear all of those off, and then that signals that it's the last turn of the game. The first person to get to that point, last turn of the game, and then you have.
And that doesn't mean that they're winning necessarily.
No, it does not.
It just means it's just like turn counter, basically.
Basically, it's a timing mechanism to actually physically end the game. So that's your signal.
So if you're to that point where you can make it the last turn, but you know you're losing, you might not want to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You may want to bide your time, see if you can complete some more of your objectives. Because really, it all boils down to, again, it's all about those VPs that you're trying to score.
These objective cards, yeah.
So, and then building the railroads costs money as well and things like that. Building a station, you have to have open spaces to do that. Maybe you're trying to go for the Western Union thing and get more points scoring telegraph. So there's a lot of different ways to win the game in terms of how you want to play and get VPs before the game ends. But it's a little bit, it's not necessarily a race to the end, it's more of a timer, ticking time bomb almost.
You want to plan it out, it's plotting.
You
want to plan it out and get the most points,
Definitely, that to me adds a lot of replay value because of those different strategies. There's not going to be
the fact that you have so many
thing.
options too.
Yeah, you've got a lot of different ways to score points, and that's pretty cool to me. So, and again, the rules you can see here, there's not, there's a lot of pages, but it's not like super dense, which we've seen in some rule books where it's just, but there's a lot of examples here. They illustrate how to do everything pretty straightforward, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. There's also different scoring things like that. So, and then the quick guide section.
Reference guides,
all the fun stuff. So, and you can probably, again, if you want to go read the rules, scan that QR code. Here you go, one more time. QR code, pause it and scan it. There you go. We're gonna check out their website, but it looks like a pretty fun little game, man. I would definitely want to put this in the family game night rotation. But that is Railroad Revolution. Let's hop out for a really fast recap. Well, that was Railroad Revolution. Cool new game from What's Your Game Studios.
Yeah, What's Your Game? Question mark.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Let's crunch the numbers on this bad boy real quick. What's the price point on this one?
$60.
$60. Yes. And it was 2 to 4 players?
2 to 4 players, yeah.
And then what's the playtime?
45 to 90 minutes. A bit of a longer game, but it's good. Yeah.
Good Saturday afternoon.
There's plenty to do with
family
it,
night game. Yeah. And then it is ages 12 and up, so all ages, go check it out. 12 and up.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
All ages above 12.
Above 12.
Yes.
It's not like 12 to 99.
There are ages before 12.
No, are there?
Some.
Can they vote yet?
No.
I'm kidding. But it's a pretty cool game. Again, a lot of worker placement. You're going to learn a lot of strategy and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, good times.
Yeah.
And fun art. I like the art too. So, go check it out. Is this a brand new?
Brand new, in stores. Just came out.
Nice. In stores right now. New this week. Go check it out. I'm AdamHarry from Bowls.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.